just need a little weed in the back rub. Zombies with the D's in the bathtub.
What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Cannibal, and today we have news that is different from the other news we got the other day when I made the other news video about the possible leaks for the Part 2 LR. So it's different news by the same person, by Team Dokkan, which the original news that they posted was literally just photos of, sorry, I don't have their Twitter pulled up, but yeah, we'll go here. Literally their last leak was from about 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. They posted these two panels from the manga, and it's basically Vegeta saying that Goku's the strongest and that he's on his way to help, is basically it. So what everyone is speculating is that the card was going to be a Goku card because it's him fighting Kid Buu. That was like the general like prediction, speculation from these panels. But come to find out that, so Oh My Gotcha is ran by Team Dokkan. It's a French-based website, so that's why all this is in French, and that's why this is in French. But whenever we click here, we get taken to an English translation for the new leak for the unit that is actually a Vegeta card, an Angel Vegeta LR. But we'll just go ahead and go through it. So all this right here, this top paragraph, is basically just explaining what happens in the timeline, how the fight goes, what leads up to this moment of Vegeta admitting that Goku is stronger than him, that he respects him as being the strongest. And that's basically where it starts, that they start talking about the news here. If you follow the news on Twitter, you may not have seen what could be the next LR. Also, some of this English, just disclaimer, some of this English is very like broken, and also some of it is incorrectly translated, because I'm pretty sure it's just like copy and paste to Google Translate. So reading through it, some of it talks about Vegeta being a her. I'm just gonna read it as his, but it's just like very minor inconveniences. I'll edit them as I read it. Undoubtedly aware of the community's expectations of Kid Buu, which a lot of people wanted, including myself. Dokkan will offer in return a map that illustrates one of the most striking moments of the Battle of Wits, or Bo, Vegeta confessing his admiration for Goku during the final fight. And whenever it says map, I think it just means scene. So I took it one of two ways. Map as like the scene, the actual part that takes place in the series during the fight, the actual animation. Or it could mean a new map, like how we have right now with like the innards of Buu. It could just be a new area where it's like the Kid Buu fight is the new area, like celebration area. I don't know. I'm thinking it's just mainly just that scene is being captured. I'm gonna say that I find this map or scene particularly interesting. On one hand, contrary to a lot of cards or units, it doesn't illustrate a combative feat. In the scene, Vegeta is used as a punching bag, ball or bag, to give Goku precious time, but Vegeta's confession, his determination and courage make the moment memorable. So basically means that this card isn't focused on a particular fight, it's focused on Vegeta basically sacrificing himself to where it can help Goku complete what he needs to, his task of the Spirit Bomb, and to defeat Kid Buu. So Vegeta's throwing away like his pride and like him thinking that he's the best in order just to save people, basically. On the other hand, it's not a switch card, which means that it's gonna be an LR, just Vegeta, standalone Angel Vegeta by himself, which is incredible because we don't have that yet. So it's going to be a card that can be used with any other Vegeta card. It's going to be able to be used with all the other LRs as a part of the celebration. It's not going to take the place of like how we were expecting a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. It's not Angel Goku, so it would have taken the place of the original LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku if that were to be the case, but it doesn't look like it is. Goku visually present in the background on the LR Awakening of the card, so that means that it's probably like a scene of Goku and Kid Buu like in the top corner in the background fighting. Or it could be just a photo of, or it could be the scene of Goku doing the Super Spirit Bomb, like asking for people, whatever, and then Vegeta is like charging up to fight Buu because he goes Super Saiyan 2, I'm pretty sure, to fight against him, to fend him off so Goku can charge it. So it might be that scene. And it says, will be part of the game through two mechanics. an active skill, which seems to be a buff. So it's an active skill that is a buff. So just like a buff to stats, or like a defense increasing or damage reducing, whatever. And of course the attached special attack. To launch the last one, talking about the special attack, you have to play Vegeta with a card with Goku in the name from the Buu Battle of Wits to be able to execute a joint attack with both characters. So it also works with the LR Goku and Vegeta from the first part. So you have to use it with a base form Goku, or just a Goku from the Majin Buu saga, or like the Battle of Wits category. Either one of those two, I'm assuming. And they'll do a specialized dual super attack, or maybe just like a special attack that focuses mainly on just the new LR that you wouldn't normally have without the Goku on rotation with it, which is a mechanic that people have been talking about for a long time, and I feel like it'd be really dope to implement, just to like mix it up, have more variety, so that way you can have like 2 ultimate attacks and two 12 key and 2 18 key super attacks based on who's on rotation. That would be super dope. What about the content? It's talking about how the EZAs and all that stuff are coming, and like what could happen in the part 2 to make it significantly better in part 1, and that's literally, the answer is literally anything. But that's besides the point. The part 1 was super lackluster except for the units. The units are super dope. But then talking about the details for the card itself, based on like what type it is, what it's going to do, my biggest speculation was that it was going to be AGL, just because, like I said, we haven't had an actual AGL card that was like the main banner unit since Bardock for Saiyan Day. So I was assuming it was going to be an AGL, but looking at Luca Dokkan on Twitter, it says Super Fizz is the only type that still doesn't have a legendary summon category LR, and the last legendary summon Super Fizz was LR Bardock, the original LR Bardock, in his fight with Frieza. So if it is a legendary summon banner and it's not like a Dokkan Fest standalone banner, if it's an LR banner, I feel like that slightly makes more sense. But I also have my drawbacks, because I don't think they would do STR Fizz for a dual Dokkan and then have an LR banner immediately after with another Fizz. I feel like that doesn't make sense. And considering that last year's part 2 we had the Fizz androids, so it'd be back-to-back part 2s of a Fizz LR. And like even going to like, because Global just had year 5. Year 5 we had STR and Tech, part 1. Part 2 was Int and Fizz. So then part 1 of this celebration is Strength Fizz. So that would be literally 3 LR physical type cards within 3 months. And I feel like that just doesn't make a lot of sense. That's just like stacking Fizz cards. Even though that the Fizz and Int categories kind of need it, I feel like they wouldn't do that. I feel like they would more than likely do something that they haven't done in a while, which obviously they haven't done a Fizz LR in a while on a standard summoning banner, but they haven't done an AGL card just in general in a long time, for a banner, almost like over half a year. So I feel like that makes more sense. And then also underneath this tweet, Dokkaner said possible rework for the LR Majin Vegeta, the STR one, the original Majin Vegeta. And so I looked up his original ultimate attack, and this is what it looks like. Play without sound. And this is back year 2, before the year 2 anniversary, I'm pretty sure. So the card's been out for almost like 4 years. Almost 4 years old at this point. So obviously the super attacks have become significantly better. If you haven't seen the new artwork and animations for them currently, it is actually insane how good they are now. It literally looks like you could take the anime and put it next to the other animations, and they look the exact same. They're like mirroring each other. It's just incredible what they do with the animations. But if they do a rework for that, can you imagine it looking like something from like Kakarot? Or if they, because the new legendary finish Vegeta just came out on Legends, on Dragon Ball Legends. Imagine they just literally do that same scene and have him like turning to stone and stuff, and they just do that for the ultimate. That would be incredible. That would be so insane, and like something that people have been wanting for so long. Like they fixed the one that other people wanted for so long in the Int LR Gohan, fixed him. It looks really good, really freaking good. And then all you have to do is just change this one, and you're pretty much set on cards that definitely needed their ultimate or their super to change to look significantly better, just because of old animation. But other than that, guys, that's about all the news that we have so far today. Dokkan has been tweeting like nonstop since like noon, so I'm sure there's going to be more news coming up. But this is all the information that we currently have. Also tonight, probably going to have another video go live because we're supposed to get the leaks to drop today, or the data download to drop tonight, basically, for the new card, the new LR. So gonna be watching Twitter religiously for the next like 12 hours. And as soon as they drop, I'm gonna do a reaction video. I'm gonna post it. But other than that, I want to hear you all's comments based on what you think this card could look like, or if you think this is a good choice by Bandai, or if it should have been an actual SSJ3, or if you wanted to see a Kid Buu like I did. Let me know down in the comments below. If you do enjoy the video or like these update videos, be sure to leave a like, hit that little bell so that way you don't miss any more videos, as well as subscribe so that way you can keep enjoying the content. I love making this content. You all seem to, based on the likes that you all give the videos, so I greatly appreciate the support. But other than that, guys, I will see you all in the next one.